In the words of King of the Hills, Luann Platter, I learned something important in college today that I don't want to be there. And that quote characterizes a lot of my time, especially the beginning of my college career at Wake Tech. And it was because I wasn't doing any homework and I wasn't turning anything in on time, and I had really bad time management skills. So you can imagine that it was really hurting my grades. So I thought, so one of the things I learned at college was that it was best for me to take some time off, and I was able to, rethink of like what everything I wanted to do. Like I'm sure you can imagine, like if you were doing something that people said that was good for you, but you didn't really want to, even though people were telling you that it was supposed to be good, then you have to have some sort of motivation in order to be successful. So I figured taking some time off would be good. So at the end of my fourth semester, I decided to take summer and fall off, and I was able to reevaluate what I wanted to do with my life. There's a story in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People that is about this guy who's trying to cut down this tree, and it's called sharpening your saw. And so the guy is like trying to cut down this tree, and he can't because his saw is too dull. And so somebody comes along and tells him, well, maybe if you take a break, you can sharpen your saw, and then you can come back and cut down the tree. And he does that. So I think that kind of makes my point in that taking some time off is good to refocus and reevaluate what you want to do. And that's exactly what I did. I was able to do some research, and I went on to Georgia.org, and I found some websites about doing production assistant, which is the best way to get into the film industry, which is what I decided what I wanted to do with my life, because I noticed that in the time that I was supposed to be doing my homework and the time I was supposed to be going to class, I was like watching a lot of movies and reading screenplays and stuff. So I figured that's maybe where I should go, like that's the direction I should go in. So I went on this website and said being a production assistant is the best way to get into the industry. And so I looked for places to volunteer, and I looked for places to intern, and I found that I really liked it, and like being excited to go to these things was like a first, like being excited to go to work basically is a nice feeling. So I figured this is a good sign that I should finish and continue doing that. So I learned that that's what I wanted to do with my life. So I knew that I wanted to learn everything there was to know about the film industry, and I knew that I had to go back to Wake Tech to learn everything there was to know about film. So I figured I had to work on my time management skills, which is what I had the problem with in the beginning, because I couldn't just go and do everything I was doing in the beginning, like my time at Wake Tech, because that wasn't working for me, and it was really affecting my grades and my GPA and everything. So I looked up and talked to some of my peers about how to have good time management skills and get my work done. And so I learned about doing putting Post-its in my notebooks telling me what was due and when, and everything like that, like everything, effective methods of time management. So the 3 things I learned in college was that taking time off was good for me, that being able to do so, I was able to find out what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, and that in order to be successful, I needed to work on my time management and getting my work done. And if Luann Platter from King of the Hill took some time off, then maybe she would have had a better time at college too. Thank you.
Yay! I see it's like an A+.